Through the darkness of future past, the magician longs to see one chance out between two worlds. Fire walk with me. The cinematic music video for Icarus has answered some questions and revealed a lot of new ones. I will break down the video and give you my theory for what is going on in Artemis's lore. In the music video for Air Force One, we see an odd-eyed circle fighting a mysterious enemy and taking the crown from a queen with red high heels. They have eye patches to cover up their odd eyes. In the end of the music video, Heejin is seen having an odd eye as well. Odd-Eye Circle is seen stopping a truck with their powers. The most important part of this music video is the hanging converse, which are burned, a symbol of resurrection we'll see more in other Artemis videos. Some other details are Chweri controlling a yellow car and a yellow dress. Kim Lip is in a red dress and Jinsel is in a white dress. Chweri does a bow motion. The cake from the beginning of the music video has two eyes on it and a yellow, hot pink, and green decoration. Odd-Eye Circle take the crown from the queen, but Jinsel tosses it aside in the end. Another related detail is in the concept photos. In this teaser, both Jinsel and Kim Lip are looking at the camera while Chweri is looking away, showing that there is some sort of difference in her. In the algorithm music video, Heejin is a princess and an influencer, and is friends with Odd-Eye Circle and Hasul. This shows that Artemis has assembled. In the birth music video, we are shown paintings. The first one has a castle, a white woman, and a red sun. The next one has an animal with antlers and a horn with a green and hot pink background. Then the animal is shot by a white woman with the purple arrow, which represents Chweri killing the horned woman or mother. Members are growing underground like plants. Members are gathered around a table with a red candle on it. The big white horned woman is behind them. There's a blue background. The horned woman is split into 5 pieces with blood and then comes back together. The horned woman is looking at one of the members. Hasul is watching 5 stars fall from the sky. The stars have fetuses in them, which are the members. The stars are falling towards the house. There's a green sky and red water. The members bloom from the ground at home. There's a yellow sky, green ground, red sun, and members are facing the big woman. Now I'm going to put them in the order of what I think the story is. First, the Artemis members fall from the sky as stars. Then the members grow and bloom like flowers. Then the horned lady, their mother, raises them. Chweri shoots the mother, and her power splits into 5, 1 part for each member, but she's not really dead. The mother communicates with Jinsel and commands her to fight for her. In the video, we can also see the members in some sort of transition, moving with lots of bags and traveling on a train. Heejin and Jinsel are both seen with the glowing woman, who is the horned woman from the paintings, the mother. While birth is more like an origin story, Virtual Angel is where the real plot of the lore starts. In the Virtual Angel music video, the 5 Artemis members are seen as angels in the TV, while 5 girls worship them. These girls have a parasocial relationship with Artemis, watching them through screens and creating a shrine to them, as well as dressing up with angel wings and crosses. There is one other girl wearing a regular school uniform and filming the Artemis fans as they hang out, sort of like in New Jeans' Ditto music video. A man with antlers can also be seen hanging out with the girls, possibly being connected to the deer creature Chweri hunts in birth. Speaking of that painting, Chweri is seen with a purple arrow, proving that she is the girl in that painting. Another symbol in this video is flowers blooming, specifically around Heejin, possibly signaling change and transformation, like the 5 members growing as plants in birth. The words "be not afraid" are shown on the TV over Jinsel's face, which is a reference to angels in the Bible, and could be the members trying to convince people to do what they say. As Artemis dances, the sky between them flashes between blue and red, which are used throughout Artemis videos. These may represent the 2 worlds Artemis is traveling between, the real world and the digital, or fire. Fire is in this video, like in Air Force One, with the Artemis fans burning things. I think that Artemis are using technology to convince people to travel from their world to the digital world Artemis is seen in. The regular girls seem to be imitating Artemis's symbols and might want to become angels like them too. The Artemis fans are shown with powers like laser eyes and flight through their connection with Artemis. The girl in the school uniform films as the 5 girls combine into one glowing figure at the climax of the video, and then that figure transforms into the 5 members of Artemis. It seems that the Artemis fans were successful in their transformation and disappeared while Artemis appeared in the real world. Perhaps Artemis took their places because, as we'll see later, these girls do not return. There is also a shot of a girl with wings laying on the ground like she's fallen from above, which I personally think is the aftermath of one of the ways people can travel to the digital world / become an angel. The last shot of the video shows the girl with the camera looking up at the night sky to see 5 crosses, symbolizing the members appearing in the real world. The lyrics of the song include clues like a reality with hidden powers, the sin of swallowing up the sun, newly bloomed flowers, and save me savior. Regular people looking to Artemis in the TV / VR for help. This is Eden, the digital world being seen as some kind of paradise like Eden. Other lyrics on Doll include: the intro song of the album, URL, has the lyrics, wait for me, I'm almost there, wait for me. In Candy Crush, there's a lyric, but it seems like the sun envies us. Distress talks about rebirth. Flowers blooming and fire are themes throughout the album's lyrics. There's also the Savior interlude video, which I think represents Artemis giving people new life, using death to deliver them to the virtual world. In the tour teasers for the Lunar Theory tour, there are references to past Luniverse videos. In X1, Hostel returns to Iceland in the plane crash site from Let Me In. She wears yellow heels. In X2, Heejin returns to Paris wearing white heels and sees a poster of herself. She's also seen in an icy landscape, though not the same one from Let Me In. X3 has the moon and odd eye circle with the white bars and shots mirroring past odd eye circle videos. They have their odd eyes and representative colors. Burn is the pre-release single off of Club Icarus. Lyrics include, let's fly new world, I am reborn again and reborn once again, to indicate that the members are reborn in fire like a phoenix. The video uses colors red and blue like in the birth paintings. I find new blood could mean the members are being reborn into new bodies or they are killing someone. Text, fire walk with me, can be seen on screen. This is an excerpt from the poem used in Twin Peaks to move between worlds. The title track of Club Icarus, has a cinematic music video that gives us a lot of new lore. The intro of the music video tells a story. Girl without arms was the laughingstock of the village, showing a bird girl by a cross. Don't worry, you'll grow beautiful wings instead of arms at 20. There are 5 crosses in the background and 1 T-posing figure, the horned woman in the sky. The mother left her side after saying those words, and I think the mother is the horned woman from birth. That night, in her dream, the girl flew freely over the village engulfed in flames. She dreamt the same dream countless times for 20 years. The girl's now sleeping on a bed, which reminds me of Love Cherry Motion or Egoist. And there's an owl in the background. However, at 20, her wings wouldn't grow. There's a teal/blue border. She went to find the village witch and ask, there's an owl with a face and red trees. How can I find my mother and take revenge? Because I think the horned woman is the mother, I think that killing the horned woman is how she takes her revenge. Now the breakdown for the rest of the scenes. Cherry is watching a person with wings fall, symbolizing her killing her mother. All Jinsol's solo scenes are in black and white, and Jinsol is moving like in Birth. Why is she a knight? Cherry's phone shows someone online with the username of Joan of Arc, who I think is Jinsol. The 5 girls from Virtual Angel have gone missing, presumed dead or kidnapped. Cherry watches TV static. They aren't missing, they're inside the TV. I think that the 5 girls travel to the virtual world, and Cherry is trying to be or being transported to virtual world. Kim Lip is walking down the street with headphones on. Birds are losing their homes and people wear wings to pay tribute. Club Icarus may be a place for these lost birds without homes. The posters say live at Icarus or live at Icarus, so either there could be something that you could witness at Icarus or you could live there. The numbers 89, 88 are shown. Kim Lip gets into the car and turns on the radio, listening to static. She seems to sleep during the static, so maybe her consciousness is transported to the virtual world through the static. Kim Lip wakes up and gets out of the car, looking at the sky to see a plane fly overhead. The next shot is of a milk carton with a missing poster of one of the girls from Virtual Angel on it. Milk spilled out on the concrete in the shape of wings, sort of like a fallen angel. Jinsol puts on armor and picks up a cross-shaped weapon. She points it at an altar with Artemis's cross and flowers. She looks down at the street below and up at the sky, where a bright star-looking thing is. The star looks like the woman in the sky in the story earlier. A plane-sized bird flies over. 4 men are hunting birds in a construction zone. They set up fake birds and have coats covered in them. As they shoot down birds, we see angels falling in black and white. Hostel is one of them. The men pose with their kills, and the image flashes black and white. Next, we see another milk carton with the same missing poster on it. Kim Lip is staring at a TV with static, moving closer until we cut to Hostel opening her eyes in the virtual world. It's notable that Hostel is wearing the same headphones as Kim Lip has been in her solo scenes. Digital people run around her, and we hear, "They're neither missing nor dead." A big head rises out of the static. They're staying as is. A digital copy of Hostel has appeared and raises her hand to touch Hostel's. They're just undetectable as their form has changed, like noise. Heejin is in the place of Hostel, back in the apartment, reaching out to touch the TV. Heejin is holding a small cross charm. Next, Heejin is visiting Club Icarus, wearing a pair of wings. She's wearing the cross charm on a necklace, maybe a key to get in. The lighting is blue with a little bit of hot pink, similar to Burn. She pushes past other people wearing wings. Heejin spots a girl from the missing poster. Jinsol is still on the rooftop with the altar, doing something on her phone, possibly posting as Joan of Arc. She looks over to another rooftop to see a large glowing person, similar to the one in Birth, and the star in the sky is gone. Jinsol shoots at them, and there's an explosion and lightning. Jinsol blocks the blast with a shield and falls unconscious. A bird flies over, and we pan up from Jinsol to an owl with a human face, the witch from the story, sitting on the big cross. How could I find my mother and take revenge? Here's the music video. A dance video of the members morphing into one another. It is in black and white and takes place in a big garage. In the end, the members separate, similar to how they did in the Virtual Angel music video. After the dance video, there's a shot of the radio in Kim Lip's car, and then the sign for Club Icarus. People inside the club are singing, dancing, and hypnotized by the music. In a dark room, Heejin is slowly revealed to have large wings, bleached hair, and black eyes. There is a mess around her, including wings without people, sacrifices. She slowly turns to the camera, and then the video ends. Some details I want to point out are the members being one, like in the Virtual Angel music video. The men are hunting, and there are 4 of them, and they are killing birds/angels, including Hostel, so maybe the other members of ARTMS, and they are killing Hostel to send her into the virtual world. Jinsol is a knight and presumably going by the name Joan of Arc online, which I think means that she's dedicating herself to the mother, similar to the way Joan of Arc devoted herself. Heejin got her wings, unlike the girl in the story, or maybe the mother was reincarnated through her/possessed her. Static has the power to connect people in the physical world to the virtual one. Plane and birds are symbols in it. Why are some scenes in black and white? These could be like happening in the past. In the reaction video, they say Chueri is a witness. So maybe she witnessed one of the girls dying. Lip is waiting to enter Club Icarus, so maybe she's the one who discovers Heejin in her new form. Hostel is dead, and Heejin is alone at the end. Okay, that was a lot of new information and the coolest video ever. So let's take a break to look at the lyrics of the song Icarus. The lyrics tell the story of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun and his wings melted. The members sing that they are falling eternally and dream of freedom through rebirth. The song Obsessed describes feelings of love as blooming flowers in a flame. Verified beauty doesn't have any lore significance. Finally, let's bring this all together. Here is my interpretation of everything we've seen so far regarding ARTMS's lore. Members are on fire because of Apollo. I don't really know why this happens, but it's referenced so much that they were reborn in fire. 5 members are reborn and sent to Earth, which is shown in the stars painting. They bloom and are raised by the bighorn lady, the mother. They're told they will grow wings at 20, but don't. And then they kill the horned lady/mother and run away. And her power is split between them. That's why it's shown that they are one. But the horned lady is not dead. She comes back. There's a travel period, which is birth. They reunite in Air Force One and the other solo stuff. Then there's the cult in the TV from Virtual Angel, and they're encouraging people to end their life in this world to move to another plane, into the virtual world. And the aftermath of that is shown with the girl that's like falling onto the street. Hostel is killed by the other members and sent to the virtual world in Icarus, as shown by the hunters killing the birds, including Hostel. And then she's in the TV. Next, there's the cult in Club Icarus, and Heejin goes too far and turns into something else. So I think there are 2 worlds. The real world, the like physical world, and the virtual world. I think Heejin is closest to the mother because we see her looking at her in birth. Chueri is the hunter who kills the mother, and she's a witness to other deaths. She's an archer, connecting her to Apollo. Jinsol is Joan of Arc, the knight commanded by the mother, and she wears the white dress in Air Force One to show that she's connected to the mother. And there's the scene in Birth where the mother is like shining light on her. Hostel is a sacrifice, and I don't know what Kim Lip's role is yet. Some other theories are they are all one entity. They're simultaneously one entity in 5 different ones. The heels represent being with the mother, and then they put on air forces for freedom from the mother. Artemis from Greek mythology is the god of the moon, hunting and childbirth, and protector of girls. So she protected and raised the members. I think she's the mother, the horned woman. And Apollo is Artemis's twin, who's god of the sun in archery. So I think he is sort of like the anti-Artemis in this story. He's the reason the members were reborn and sent to Artemis. Maybe they're like commanded by him. I think Chweri is connected to him because she is shown with the purple arrow. And there's also the red sun, the red candles, and a lot of fire imagery. And I think that represents Apollo, who's like this hidden character in the lore. And I think people travel to the virtual world through death in this world. Now, questions I still have. Who is the witch? What does Artemis want? I think that each individual member wants something different, and they have different allegiances. Why was Heejin in the ice landscape in X2? How did Heejin get an odd eye? Why did they have to be reborn? Who is the girl filming in Virtual Angel, and what happened to her? Where are the casts on the house in the birth paintings? Like, what do those represent in the real world? Or are they a different world? Did Artemis replace the missing girls during Virtual Angel? What do the tears in Virtual Angel in the shrine room and on one of the girls' faces represent? And why is Chweri in yellow in Air Force One? That's my theory for what's happening in Artemis's lore. Feel free to leave your own theories and observations in the comments. Thank you for watching.